so I'm going to wait just a few more moments for the broadcast to go live. And once I do that, I'll be able to share with you what's what and to go from there. I pray, and yes, the weather has changed. It has changed dramatically. Um, it's cold now. It's nowhere near as warm as it used to be. But hey, we're not experiencing some of the things that have been going on in other parts of the country, and for that we need to bless the Lord for that. That is overwhelmingly important for us to be thankful for that. And so in the midst of everything that's going on, in the midst of pandemics and all of the craziness that's happened, we yet still ought to give God glory and praise for the great things that He is doing. That is overwhelmingly important that we need to do. So, give me just a moment, and I'm going to go here and see if this other page is up and running just yet. And once I see that it is, and it is, I will proceed from there. So, I got one more place that I want to go and to do this, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that alone. So, grateful, again, grateful to God for the privilege of being able to be here. Just want to look at one more thing, make sure everything is up and running as it should be, and it is, and go from there. I maybe okay. Hey, Ayana, how are you? Good to see you this afternoon being on, and um, I was going to wait. I'm going to wait another minute or so. Maybe some other people will come on. I didn't actually say, hey, Rita, how are you? I didn't say that I was coming on, didn't pre announce it, but I wanted to do this before the rest of my day gets real busy. And it's getting ready to do that very shortly. Hey, Sandra, how are you this afternoon? Let me first of all say this. Let me say how grateful I am for what took place last night. Pastor Kenneth Simon of the New Bethel Baptist Church came and shared with us a word from the Lord, a very mighty and powerful word from the Lord, and I am really grateful for excuse me, what he shared, and the power in which he preached, and that was just tremendous. Okay, the conditional conjunction to correct dysfunction is what he shared with us from Second Chronicles 7:14. And so I want to say to Pastor Simon, I want to say to the New Bethel Church, thank y'all so much. No, we were not in the building. We just had Pastor, and he had one of his deacons to come with him. Hey, Herma, how are you? And our praise team and our musicians and our staff, media staff, um, were there, and he blessed us. 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 And so I'm grateful to God for that. Well, the next thing that I want to get to, matter of fact, there's two things I really want to get to. Is the first thing is the census. That is so overwhelmingly important. We got to make sure. We got to make sure, Willie Bell, how are you? We got to make sure that we get the census filled out. Marion, this is important, and for the most part, people are really not paying it any attention. We're really far behind in making sure that we do this, and we've got to change. We've got to change our apathy, and we've got to get involved with this. There is revenue that comes to our communities and to our neighborhoods that we need in order to make improvements to bring about a greater level of viability to our neighborhoods. And so that's important for us to do that. And so if you have not participated in the census, we're asking that you would do so ASAP. Also want to share with you, as we have done, we're doing it as a state convention. We're doing it as a district. We're doing it as a church. We have already taken care, prayerfully, most of us have, our applications for absentee ballots for those who will not be going in person to vote. You need to make sure that you get that application in. When you get that application in, we know the tricks and the games that they are playing with the postal system. You can bring them, put it in the mailbox of the church. We will take them there. We will get them there, and it will work out fantastically well to make sure there's no games taking place. So we did that. We're seeing it work. We're seeing it happen. And if you know people are playing games with the postal system, if you know people are playing games on trying to suppress the vote, you do what is necessary to make sure that our vote and our voice is heard. Also, want to remind you that on October 6th is when, Denise, that's when we begin the voting process. You cannot wait till November 3rd. It is important for you to go to the Board of Elections. The lines are shorter. You can exercise social distancing. You can do whatever. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this election is a matter of life and death. Tyrone, this election is a matter of life and death. We've got wickedness in high places like has never been seen before. And the people of God must get involved in that which those who have gone on before us. Thank you. I'm glad you did that, my friend. This is what we've got to do. You got to get your friends, your loved ones, your relatives to be involved in this. It's not enough for just the church to vote, but the church needs to reach into its family structure, needs to reach into the nieces and nephews. You still got some days that you can register still. This is overwhelmingly important that we do this, because if we allow wickedness to continue to reign, who knows what will happen when this mess and season is over. So all I'm trying to say and all I'm trying to share with you is the importance of collectively and collaboratively moving forward. It's time for me on a daily basis to be able to get out here to encourage you, to challenge you, and to get you to move forward, because if we don't vote, who knows what else will happen. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be back later. Got a lot going on today, but I've got to be able to get this out to you. This is and you may think I'm kidding. Michelle Obama said, if you don't think it can get worse than what it is, let what is have another 4 years. Already removing the sensitivity training for police forces, already lied about the pandemic, already lied about many things that are going on, already lied about health care, already lied about so many things that are vital and important to our community, and it has been said clearly that he cannot differentiate between truth and evil. This is important for us to do, and I need each and every one of you to participate in this process so we can move forward and become a better nation, a greater nation, a more powerful nation than we have ever been before. Well, I'm getting ready to run. I want you to have a blessed day in the Lord. Share this so that people will be able to see it later. May God bless you and keep you. Is